Today's video is going to be a tag video. I was tagged by Breaux, and I will definitely link his channel in the description box. But he tagged me to talk about my most complimented fragrances, 5 to be exact. I have an honorable mention. I hope that's okay. But what I noticed with my most complimented fragrances is that they, with the exception of one, I will say one is outside of this box, but most of the time, whether they're floral, whether they're powdery, whether they're fresh or whatever, they have a good mix of other things. And they are just not too much. They're not too strong. They're airy fragrances, and they just are not assaulting people's noses. They're also not hard to understand. So I'll go ahead and get started. And I'll probably go ahead and start with the most fresh fragrance that I have. This is Laura Mercier, and this is Ambre Vanille. So this is a vanilla, but it's not the typical sweet vanilla. This is a fresh vanilla. There's some citruses on top. There's some coconut in here, which I don't get too much. Definitely some vanilla, amber also in here, but it just gives a it's sweet, not overly top. It's a mild sweetness. If you think about a baking vanilla, it's not as sweet as that. It's definitely more fresh. Like, this is an out of the shower fresh vanilla fragrance. So I've just gotten compliments just saying that it just smells so good, and it's light and it's airy. So this is definitely one that is a great option for a compliment getter, if that's what you're looking for. That's what we're talking about in this video. This is complimented by men a lot, but women have complimented me on this fragrance as well. So that is Ambre Vanille by Laura Mercier. In the same vein, I think I'll use this as an honorable mention. It's also a vanillic fragrance. There's also some almond, and it's fresh and powdery. So this is Alaia Blanche. I think women mostly compliment me when I wear this fragrance, but it has a freshness to it. Although it's powdery, it's sweet, it's almondy, slightly vanillic, you know. It definitely gives you a fresh, out of the shower feeling. So if you want to be powdery and fresh with a twist, this is Alaia Blanche by Alaia. Let's see, one that is newer to my collection and I definitely am in love with. I was at the MBD the other day getting my license, and the guy there, he was like, "Man, you smell good." So this is Musk Therapy by Initio, and there is black currant, there's some citrus on top, definitely some sandalwood and musk. So it's, again, a very fresh fragrance, but the sandalwood gives it, I think, a creaminess and I want to say like a milky feeling, and it's slightly warm. I always say it wants to be that white musk only, but there's the sandalwood in here definitely gives it some warmth so that it's not so I always use the word astringent, but I think that's the way I would explain it. It's not a squeaky clean musk, very clean, but just under that squeaky clean notch. So it's great to wear every day. It projects, it has a slight warmth to it, slight fruitiness, very musky. So you do have to like musk if you're going to wear this fragrance, but it's easy to love as far as I'm concerned, and as far as people say. Again, men and women compliment this fragrance. So this is Initio Musk Therapy. One that is outside of the box, I think it's vanillic, but it has like a spicy floral nature to it, a spicy white floral nature to it. This is Dior Addict. I think this is the 2012 version. There are different versions to this. This is so strong. This one really is only complimented by men when I wear it. You only need a few sprays, and for me, this is a cooler weather fragrance because it projects. Now, the other ones, especially Alaia Blanche, this projects really well out into the atmosphere, but it still is a light feeling, okay? This projects, and it is heavy. This is a sweet vanilla, a thick vanilla, but brightened up or given some more character by that by that white floral, that spicy white floral. So that is Dior Addict, the 2012 version. Another one that is loved by women and men, as far as I've noticed, that I've gotten compliments from, is Lancome Idol, and this is the original. I was out with some friends and we were waiting to get into a bar. This was our fragrance. It was a girls' trip, so it was most of our fragrances. This is what we wore, and the guy, the bouncer, or the security guard, I guess I should say, he was just like, dang, you guys smell so good, so sweet, you know? So I know that the dry down of this fragrance can be sweet because it has vanilla in the musk. That's what I love about it. But at the beginning, it is very fresh, very clean, very summer, warm weather appropriate. There's that pear, there's some rose, a bright rose. And there is jasmine in here. Also, I feel like it's a bright jasmine. There's nothing super sweet as far as the floral notes go. The floral notes are very bright in this fragrance. So easy to wear. For me, it's easy love. I got a comment the other day and it made me laugh because one of the subscribers, or one of the commenters, I don't know if she subscribes or not, but she said it's a fragrance that she would wear when she was 40 years old. I think that this is an all ages fragrance, so it just made me laugh. But yeah, this is Idol by Lancome, the original EDP. And the last one that I have is by Dolce & Gabbana. This is my ride or die. I think I'll always have this fragrance in my collection. This is the One, the original EDP. So this is, I've described it as a mix of everything, okay? Just a little of this, a little of that. It does give a powdery vanillic feel. There's peach in here. You do get some of the peach, but it also has a fresh nature. So it's not a heavy fragrance. Again, it's one that projects. People can smell it. Men, I've gotten compliments from men wearing this fragrance. Just, you smell so good. You smell probably some expletives too. But it's really well received. So I've used about half of this. This is a 1.7. I'm gonna have to, oh no, I'm lying. This is a 30 ml. So I'm gonna have to re-up on this bottle soon. Well, I'm going to, I don't have to do it soon. But anyway, this is a highly complimented fragrance. Like I said, there's peach, there's vanilla, powdery but fresh nature of this fragrance is highly complimented. This is a fragrance, like I said, that men compliment, but that is my most complimented video. So I think all of these have in common that they are just, like I said in the beginning, they're just easy fragrances. They're not too heavy in the air. They're pretty light. They have a good mix of a lot of things. The vanilla is not too heavy. And I think that's what makes it crowd pleasing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and get your nose on some of these. That's all for today. Love, Jay. Bye-bye. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro, for tagging me. Bye-bye.